Hello and welcome to the WB Mason Coaches Report on GoHofstra.com. I'm Jim Sheehan, joined again by the head lacrosse coach of the Hofstra Pride, Seth Tierney. And coach, a busy week for the Pride this week with two big games following a tough one against Villanova, 8th ranked Villanova on Saturday. Let's start with the Wildcats first, a 7-2 loss. A tough one, basically 12 bad minutes for the Pride, otherwise 2 scoreless periods.
I
Positives with the...
I can't, it was a weird scenario. I mean, first and foremost, we didn't score enough goals to win a lacrosse game, right? I mean, let's just call it as it is. We need to put the ball on the goal. We didn't do a great job at the face-off X, and that's where it kicks off. We're nowhere near 50%, where, that's where the least we want to be. But Jack and Cannon played well. Got off to a rocky start defensively, again for the second straight week, but we got to take our hats off to the defense, because to let up only 7 goals to an 8th ranked team, that's pretty good, especially with the amount of defense that we played, because the face-offs were so skewed and at 23 or 24%. So that part has to be fixed. We're not giving our offense enough opportunities, and then they have to do what they have to get the most out of those opportunities, and we just weren't. I mean, we didn't shoot the ball well. a host of reasons, like we said, / excuses. We've played 2 good teams now. We've got some injuries. I mean, this week, going into the game, we were down 4 of our top 6 midfielders. With Kavanaugh not playing and Mosier getting dinged up during the beginning part of the game, and not having Forte, who's been out, and Dale Stasko, 4 out of our top 6. So we're playing, basically 1, 5, 7, 8, 9 right now, and that's it's going to take some time as we just those players we have trust in, but we were working with some other players, and the injury bug, as is in a lot of teams, it got us. It's got us in one particular position. When it's spread out and you miss 1 at here, 1 there, that's one thing. When you miss 4 out of your top 6, that's at one particular position, it takes a little bit of a toll on you. So quick turnaround for Stony Brook. Obviously, it's going to be a spirited game tomorrow night at their place, and we have a day to prepare, as do they, and we need to get on the bus out there, focus to play as close to 60 minutes as we can.
Saturday, 14 of the 29 Hofstra shots were on goal.
Right.
Are you concerned about the quality of shots, the location of shots?
Yeah, I mean, I think that certainly we got to put the ball on the goal. That percentage has got to be more up, 700, 750 versus 500, and it's only going to go in if it's the first answer is if it's on goal. No shots off the goal or going in the goal. So we got to fix that. And I think that parts of the game, we're taking ill-advised shots because we're down, and for 2 weeks in a row that we were down. But we got to do a better job. And then some of it has to do with our injuries and new guys in certain areas. And we got to, if there is a thankful point, we're in the out-of-conference schedule, and we've got to get guys healthy. We don't know when certain guys are going to be back. But we got to get guys healthy as we go through this season here, and we got to come together offensively and defensively. We feel like we've wasted a great defensive, a really good defensive game by only scoring 2 goals on the offense. To hold a team to 7, that's pretty impressive. A top 10 team to 7 goals, an experienced team, and not scoring enough goals to win.
As you mentioned, the second straight week where the opponent comes out, and both teams have been very good.
Right.
You can't even deny that.
No argument. 2 top 10 teams.
What do you think causes that early?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to put our finger on it. We were, the coaching staff was together all day yesterday, and we were breaking it down. And whether it's settling into a game, whether it's just trying to get our feet underneath us, I don't know. I mean, we started out the game, we pushed the ball forward at the face-off X. They hit Kyle late. We got a man up. Unfortunately, the man up, it hit a body before it got to the goal, and they go down, and then they score on their next 3 possessions on plays that they covered the rest of the game, and things that we've covered. It's just it's getting some confidence early in the game, and it's something that we're trying to address.
Well, Dylan Alderman with 2 goals, Jack and Cannon 13 saves. Yeah.
Two guys that we really rely on, and and Dylan did a good job running past people and getting his shots off, and he got a bunch of shots. Ryan Tierney got a bunch of shots off, and he's got to put a couple of those on the goal. And a little bit of an off day by some of our other guys, and then a little bit of a new day by some of our guys to fill in for some of those injuries. But here nor there, we can't score 2 goals in a lacrosse game and expect to win. It's just not that. Doesn't work that way.
All right, looking ahead this week, Stony Brook, you mentioned Seawolves 0-3 so far this year. Losses to Sacred Heart, Penn State on the road, and Brown at home.
Right.
Tom Hahn, 4 goals, 4 assists, and Corey Vangenhoven with 3 and 4, and Chris Pickle with 6 goals. So they've got some firepower, and they're very young too.
No, there's no question. Yeah, there's no question. And again, I think it's one of those. It's one of those games. It's Michigan State. It's North Carolina, Duke. It doesn't really matter who's doing what, or if someone's in the top 10 and someone's not in the top 10. This game is the Long Island, the bragging rights, the things like that, and it's always been a spirited game. And again, we're going to prepare today and have a little walkthrough in the morning, and then head out there tomorrow night.
And then following right behind Stony Brook, you've got Georgetown coming in. Georgetown number 17 in the media poll released this morning.
Right.
Alumnus Kevin Warren coming back, having the best season in a couple of years now.
Sure.
They're 3-0, averaging 13 goals a game. That's pretty good numbers for the Warriors.
No question. And obviously we have to take that one when it comes, and let's donate all of our time and attention to Stony Brook. But certainly Kevin Warren, as an alum, has gone through some tough stuff at Georgetown, and they're playing good lacrosse right now.
And obviously we got number 10 ranked North Carolina down the road, and with Ohio State being 6 in Villanova, you got a hell of a schedule.
Yeah, again, last year we had talked about it. We were at 10-0 and 11-2 to finish the regular season, and we were left out of the NCAA tournament, and so we tried to beef up the schedule a little bit, not knowing about these injuries and things like that. So we're gonna get some unbelievable learning experiences. We're gonna have to be at the top of our game each and every week, and then hopefully we'll be battle tested by the time the conference comes around.
Good luck tomorrow night. Hofstra and Stony Brook at Laval Stadium at Stony Brook, 7 o'clock, and then on Saturday, Hofstra and Georgetown right here at James M. Stewart Stadium. 1 o'clock start, and we hope you'll come out and support the Pride on Saturday. Coach, good luck again.
Thanks, Jim.
And thank you for watching the WB Mason Coaches Report on GoHofstra.com.